Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Chelsea. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having an awesome day. So today I wanted to come here to share with you some yoga poses that'll be helpful if you have some low back issues. I know low back issues are something that so many people struggle with for lots of different reasons, but whatever the reason is, these yoga poses will be really beneficial for you. They'll make a huge impact for you in relieving some of that tension that you hold in your low back and helping to relieve some of that pain. So I am going to get started here with child's pose. So this is one of my favorites, and I find that this one is so great for stretching out that low back, helping to relieve that tension. You're going to let your tailbone sink down toward your heels. You've got your knees apart and your feet together, and really just let your body feel really heavy. So you can let your forehead rest on your mat, or your option here is to stack your fists and let your head rest there. So whichever way you choose, you really just want to allow that tailbone to sink down and hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds, breathing really deeply. All right, so you can do that for about 3 or 4 really nice deep breaths. Next, we are going to come into cat-cow. So we'll start here in a neutral spine position. We've got those wrists underneath our shoulders. We've got our knees underneath our hips. And we're going to start off with a nice big inhale and arching our back, sucking our belly button in toward our spine. And on the exhale, we are tilting our tailbone up and out, chest comes up, and we're drawing that belly button down toward our mats. Inhaling, coming into cat, arch that spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Exhale to cow, tilt that tailbone up and out. Inhaling for cat and exhaling for cow. So we don't have to have too much of an extension on that low back here. We just want to have a little bit of a stretch there and exhaling here. So really important that we're focusing on that breath, breathing nice and deeply and matching our breath with our movement. Last one here. Great. All right, so the next one is spinal balance. And I'm just going to go sideways a little bit. My space is a bit limited here. So for spinal balance, also known as bird dog, so we're starting in that neutral spine position here on all fours. We've got our wrists underneath our shoulders, and we're going to start extending one leg and the one arm and the opposite leg behind. So we want to try to create a nice straight line. We're strengthening those glutes here as we're working on lengthening our spine, stretching it out, building some strength. Exhale as we lower, inhale as we lift the opposite arm and opposite leg. And holding here briefly, exhaling down. So again, we're matching breath with movement, inhaling up, exhaling down. Great. All right, so one more time on each side. All right, so we are all finished there. We're going to come down onto our backs here, coming into knees to chest, bringing those knees in, and we're hugging our legs here. We're giving ourselves basically a nice body weight massage. We want to press our low back into our mat and just gently rock side to side. It's really awesome for releasing that tension here. Still breathing nice and deeply. All right, so we are going to change it up here. We're coming into our upside down pigeon pose, opposite ankle on the opposite knee. And we're just grabbing that leg behind here, bringing our hands between the legs and meeting behind that leg. We can relax our head down. We're gently pulling that leg in toward the body. And we'll feel a really nice stretch coming through the back of our leg, through our glute here. And again, just helping to release that tension, stretch out that low back. And changing legs here. Again, just gently bringing that leg in toward the body can help to deepen that stretch just a little bit, and holding there. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet down onto our mat. So our last one is the bridge pose. We're going to place our hands down next to our hips, and we want those ankles underneath our knees. We're pressing up here, strengthening those glutes, squeezing those glutes, lifting our hips as high as we can in the bridge pose. And hold there for a moment. We'll release back down. And again, pressing up into bridge, lifting those hips. You want to create a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And release. One last time, up, squeeze and press those hips. And back down. All right, you guys, we are all finished. Thanks so much for joining me today. So taking a little bit of time every day to do some stretches, to do a little bit of yoga is so helpful in improving your mobility, improving your flexibility, and just working on a little bit of strengthening and a little bit of lengthening. It'll go a long way in helping to improve your overall posture and your flexibility and mobility. So thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again. Bye.